please, 10.
Under 20s in the Six Nations too. Carla Canna will get us underway in this encounter. Goes long to the left-hand side. It's well taken by the Cheetahs.
Wait.
Pressure coming in from Zebre to get their back line organised. Ian Meyer talking to his forwards, creating some space to get that box kick ready. Launches one up, puts it straight out, relieves the pressure. And already we will see the line out of Zebre tested.
Yeah, good here.
BG at hooker with his first opportunity to throw, an area they had difficulty with last week against Benetton. Wasn't functioning the way they'd like, so they'll be anxious to get off to a good start here. Target man, Nagel, gets it off the top to Canna, moves it out along that back line to Luchin, takes it in. Go forward now from Licata, a little bit messy there. Ball put back scrappily to Canna, he tries to settle things down a little bit. Pressure coming in from the Cheetahs. Moved along by Renton. Good tension here from Zebre. Taken forward by the tight head prop, Zilocci, Italian international. Renton now moves it outside. Canna looking for a little gap. Wasn't quite there, it's closed off. It's tidied up by Pocamella. Gets it back, and here we see straight away the danger his Cheetahs can form. Looking to move it straight away. Putting pressure back into the Zebre half. It's tidied up well there by Lala Ifi. And his clearance kick brings way just shy of the halfway line.
On me.
See it here, Canna. Thought he found the gap through there. Looked to offload as he came through, but the space was closed down quickly by Mangizi, and as I said, tidied up by Pocamala quickly. And now the Cheetahs with their first line out.
Back. I'll give you a chance, but you get out.
Looking for the space, talking to the referee.
Time off. Fellas, you've got plenty of opportunity to get out. I will not free kick you if they do change, but just go out, okay? Time on.
Numbers just changing in the line out. Sam Grove White explaining things. That one looked a little crooked.
Outside arm, not straight.
Referee right there to see it.
Option. Scrum. Yeah, look, if they go last minute, just
first line out for the Cheetahs goes astray. Hands the initiative back to Zebre, who elect to go for the scrum.
Gives the call to the hooker.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in the line.
Right. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Juan Venter just explaining their line-out system to the referee, so there's no confusion.
Bind on the back, elbow up, knees up.
As I said, Cheetahs have only played 7 games so far in this year's competition. Getting quite an extensive break. In that 7, they've won 4 games, lost 3. So
yes.
Still well in contention in that conference. Scrum solid here. It's taken off the back by Licata. Tackled well by his opposite number, Davis. Canna now trying to find some space in behind, but it's well patrolled back there. Cheetahs back 3 doing their job again. Fast chase coming up, looking to get in and catch his own kick there. I know Smith with the kick chase.
10 black.
Just knocking it forward, but seems to have gone forward from Canna.
I'm going this side for the scrum.
So the Cheetahs have the put in.
Knock on 10 black.
Real indication of the pace that's there in that Cheetahs
3
back line.
Really good.
As we saw Smith launch that up and under and get forward. Looked like it went forward here from him.
Scrums here, team. No, not gone by 10.
Here that it went forward.
Just here. Canna. Same again, please.
So good
Same
decision
again.
there
Really
from the
good.
referee. Solid
up.
kick chase coming in from the Cheetahs. Zebre will have to be steady underneath those high balls. I imagine they're going to be tested.
Crouch! Binds!
We've had one scrum already. It was steady.
Well, that was the same as the first one for me. Okay. Same as the first one for me.
Don't change. Front rows just testing each other out a little bit. Julian Meyer with the put in for the
Crouch.
Cheetahs.
Binds. Set.
Clean strike ball at number 8. Aidan Davis's feet. Good drive forward from the Cheetahs, and they get the penalty.
Collapse.
Collapsed.
Three
Tight
angle
head.
collapse.
Josu Zulochi
Three
for
angle
Zebre
and then
penalised. Not straight, says the referee. In on the angle and then collapsing it. So now George Whitehead for the Cheetahs will look to go to the corner for this one and try and build from the line out. Solid kick from him, brings play well inside the 22 of Zebre.
Yeah. If we have an opportunity, we will.
See there, tight head. Zulochi under pressure
Nothing in the air.
from Boan Venter. And Jeezy, the target man, they set up the drive. It's well defended though by Zebre.
Advantage.
Stopping that drive early, getting it down. Taken
Thanks.
forward now.
5 black collapse.
Yeah. The penalty coming for collapsing that scrum as Arnoldi tries to find a way through. Meyer gets it outside, it's knocked forward by Massin, but they'll go back for the penalty.
Collapse in the mole.
Ian Nagel, the culprit there.
No, it wasn't early enough for me. Mole had formed. 5 collapse. Back 10, please, fellas.
Yeah, referee White not happy that the maul had been collapsed immediately. It had already been formed. So again, Cheetahs piling on the pressure, going for that corner. See the drive coming in. And that's a later drive. So once again, can you imagine Steenkamp or Mangizi at Steenkamp this time.
Maul.
Again, they get it set up. The maul is set early. The drive is coming in now from the Cheetahs. Zebre desperately trying to defend this one. It's good. They've driven it across, although it's illegal again. Advantage coming now. Free shot. It's blocked down, but the penalty will come. And will the referee take any further action on that? 2 in a row.
Captain. Yeah, we'll get him, yep. Captain.
See what he
2
has to
moles
say.
have formed.
Okay.
2 being collapsed illegally.
Okay.
Next one to collapse it will go to the bin.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that puts real pressure now on Zebre. Cheetahs will most likely go for that corner again and try and pile on the pressure.
Collapse.
And Zebre now know that if they collapse that maul again,
Zebre,
there will be somebody
once
going
that's
to the
formed,
bin.
Don't collapse of it.
That gives a nice easy pathway through for the Cheetahs should they get that maul set up. Now they'll go for Steenkamp again. Going towards the back this time of Pokamale.
Maul.
Maul is set, ball's at the back. Arnoldi has it. The drive is on, Arnoldi controls it at the back. Arnoldi scores it. Very difficult for Zebre there to defend that maul. They knew once it had been set up, a warning had come in from the referee. They couldn't collapse it, they couldn't stop that drive. Patience there coming through from the Cheetah forwards. From early on, Vilmar Arnaldi got his hands on that ball at the base of the maul. Was patient, took his time, and waited for that gap to open up in the middle. And from there, it was easy for the hooker to just dive through and score his first try of this game.
He needs to be quicker than that. Yeah, he needs to be quicker. Needs to run fast.
George Whitehead with the conversion attempt to come here. His first attempt at goal. Decent success rate with goal kicks, 97% for the Cheetahs overall. He'll be looking to add to that. Strikes it well. Oh, just comes back off the post, unfortunate for Whitehead. Struck it well, looked like it was going towards the post, but just the last minute caught that upright. Still, a decent start for the Cheetahs. They'll be happy with that one. And it's looking pretty ominous for Zebre with those line-out drives. They're going to have to find a way to stop those. As Canna restarts, launches one again towards Menjezi. Deals with it well. Steenkamp and Menjezi working well in that second row partnership.
Wait.
Zebre not contesting at that breakdown, coming forward instead in defence. Tackles coming in on Massin as he drives forward. And Meyer again looking to go for that box kick. Plenty of height in that one. Good chase coming in, well taken. Chase was excellent from Maxwane. Barry it was on that wing.
Maul from a kick.
The drive is there now. Meyer going in, but it's been turned over by Zebre. Canna now trying to find some runners on his outside, goes back down that left channel. Again looking for support. Renton uses the big forwards, great hands coming through. Little chip over the top, which way will it bounce? The cover is there, but it looked to be carried over.
It's taken back.
Yeah, George Whitehead got back well. Excellent hands coming through from the Zebre forwards. Canna turns it back inside. Nagel to Ivaiti. Gets it back on the outside towards Licata. Puts a great chip in over the top. This ball could have gone anywhere. Whitehead did well to get back there and tidy that one up.
We have time off. Just work to stay straight and square. For me, that last one you went on the angle, then collapse, okay? I'll keep him square. You work hard,
that's better from Zebre. Good response to that early try. They need to get this scrum right. Referee just warning.
Right.
Giosso Zilocci, the Italian international, to keep that scrum straight.
Same as the first Zebre scrum. No, just wait till ball's left on the left, yeah.
Good turnout here.
Are we okay?
For
Time
this
on.
Game.
Carried back. Scrum black. Water.
Spray there.
Balance.
Zebre now with this put in.
Marcus here.
Josh Renton. Indication coming in from Canna. We may well see Giovanni Licata taking this one up. Already the jersey starting to show some wear.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Hard to get a bind on that jersey shortly. There won't be much left of it. Good drive down. Licata takes it up on that right hand side. Good leg drive from the number 8. Makes it available. Back out on the outside. Big step now coming in from Laloifi. Great pass from Laloifi on the outside to Charlie Walker. He finishes in the corner. Former Harlequins man. Brilliant build up to that from Zebre. Giovanni Licata with an excellent drive off the base of the scrum, which was solid for Zebre. And then the mixture of forwards with Tuivati coming in, acting as scrum half, getting it on the outside to Renton. Quick hands then towards Laloifi, and he drew the man perfectly on the outside. Took his time, didn't panic, showed his patience here, waited, stepped, good hands, puts Walker in the corner. Easy finish for the winger in the end. But a great try from Zebre. And they respond quickly to that early Cheetahs score.
General play, okay?
Carla Canna didn't have a great day with the boot last week.
Space okay?
Drier conditions this week. He'll be looking to try and add to that score and add the 2 points. Strikes it well. Oh, it's an excellent kick from Carna. Straight between the posts. Pushes his side into the lead. And the perfect response from Zebre.
He needs to be fully bowed.
So Bradley, no doubt, will be happy with that one. The home supporters certainly are. Go again. Go deep. It's taken well. Nakata puts the head down, tries to make that valuable extra metre or two. Renton now goes to the outside. Good play from Zebre. Kana now launches a long one, testing the back three. It's taken well by Rhino Smith. He looks to dab one in behind. Will it sit up? Just falls short. No, it's gone out. Good kick from Rhino Smith. Laloifi there, not taking any chances. So clever kick there from Rhino Smith, the fullback.
Thank you.
Found the space in behind and measured it perfectly. Zebre now with this line out. Going towards, plenty of movement in that line out. Taken in the end by Nagel. Pressure comes in from the Cheetahs.
Don't change, 7.
That's a good drive from Zebre, the moving forward. Cheetahs now need to be careful not to be caught in that offside position. Warned by the referee. It's a great drive from Zebre forwards.
Hand off it. Own player to ground for me.
Josh Renton. Testing. Kick coming in. On Barry, it's taken well. We have to move it out along this back line now. Here we are, last year's top try scorer. It's tidied up well by Walker, who passes it off to Laloifi.
Onside.
Down the blind side of space, Walker, little dab in behind. It's tidied up very well. And Steenkamp gets back. Ball's coming in. Van Rensburg acts as scrum half.
Inside.
Meyer now picking up the normal position. Whitehead has dropped back into the box. Pass comes. They've got to go long. That was Smith with that kick.
Yeah, I'll make sure.
Look all that confident, but it's out of play, just short of the halfway line.
Yeah.
It's okay for me.
Thanks, mate.
Bradley there, taking notes. Attacking opportunity here for Zebre.
Time off, just got an injured player, fellas.
Here, very well taken by Barry, but the pressure comes in well from Bellini.
Difficult to scrum with
Walker,
that, that's okay.
hoping to get a kinder bounce of that ball. Very little space down that blind side, but Zebre found enough to put Walker free.
All good. Fit. Water off, please.
Gioso Zilocchi
Water off.
getting some running repairs. Big line out here. Luca Bigi with the throw. Goes towards the back, it's well taken. Renton now with the flat pass to Canna. Looks to bring in Walker again, who's coming off his wing. It's tackled well though. Again, big hit coming in there from Arnoldi, but it's bounced off by Zilocchi. He keeps possession. Renton comes back. Canna now looks to drill one in behind. It's well placed kick. McSwaney gets back. Oh, he's taking his eye off the ball. A knock on there. And you can clearly see he was watching the player that was coming towards him. Lack of concentration there for a moment. It's a well-placed kick by Canna. Change of direction here from Renton. Canna drills one along the corner, into the corner.
Go on, just keep the shoulder.
There.
Give me more,
Takes
please.
his eye off the ball. McSwaney.
Yeah, we've changed now, but shoulder out is good. Thank you. Better last.
Zebre with a great opportunity. Attacking scrum down to that bottom right-hand side.
Here.
Josh Renton consulting with Canna. Backs have something in mind from this one. Saw Giovanni Licata pick and drive the last time from the scrum, and it worked well.
Crouch! Bind! 8. Loses binds.
It's gone quickly. Nakata moves it out along the line. Kana now bringing on, great pass. Offload back in the inside to Besigny, who's just held up short. Pressure now. Hands coming in from Cheetahs. They're all over that ball, slowing it down. Penalty here. You can see Small Smith diving in off his feet and getting all over that ball. I wonder if the ref is going to take it any further.
No, I can't check. No, can't check. It's an experience for me. I was happy. I can't check. What's your call? Shot a goal.
Not checking anything there, but it did seem like the Cheetahs had come in all over that ball and stopped a very clear opportunity. Great hands back inside. You can see here they dive completely over the top.
I want to put pressure back.
Forcing.
The scrum's doing fine for me. It was 8.
Forcing the referee to give a penalty, but stopping any chance of Zebre going quickly off that one.
Thank you.
Still, they have a penalty right in front of post. Kana says we'll take the 3 points that are on offer. Short run up, just stabs that one over the bar.
The free kick was against 8 for slingshotting. I spoke to them already. You must be fully bound. You cannot release your bound because you're causing the scrum to move.
Well, William Small-Smith was all over that ball, and he knew he was in
must stay bound.
An offside position, killing it. So I think he's a little bit lucky to get away with that one. Seen yellow cards given for less. George Whitehead now with the restart. Goes long again.
Hold on,
Referee
time
wants
off.
it back.
We have 2 injured players down there. I was asked to stop. I was asked to stop. We're going to kick off again. I was asked to stop.
Call coming in from the touchline. We have injuries. See those running repairs continuing.
Thank you.
Giotto
Sorry, we had a
Zanocchi.
late call to stop, so we'll just kick off again. Sorry, late call to stop.
George Whitehead.
Time
We'll
up.
have to do it all over again. Into that same area. There was a little bit of confusion over the call, but it was taken well in the end.
Some ball.
Drive comes in.
Ball's there.
Called.
Stop playing it.
Can see
Yeah,
it.
but you can't play it.
Looking to get some players on the outside to drive it forward. It's good defence coming in. Arnoldi again with a big hit. Back down that blind side. Kata,
Off feet now.
well tackled that time.
Ball's there.
Brenton now.
No, not for you.
Seems to have given the call for the box kick to come in. He launches one. Chases on. Again. Tested down
Tackle
there.
10.
George Whitehead, this time the one to tidy it up and move it back out. Cheetahs now trying to get that back line involved. They've been quiet so far in this game. They haven't had too much possession to be able to release the likes of Maxwani. Big defensive line coming forward from Zebre. Little fumble there, but managed to regain possession. Whitehead moves it out again. That's a dangerous one. Big tackle coming in from Besigny. They're driving the Cheetahs back. The Cheetahs just looking a little bit unsure of themselves in this attack at the moment. Defense is good. Big drive again. Double tackle coming in from Meyer.
Use.
BG assisting him with that one too. Having to resort to the boot. Good take there from Lalaifi coming forward from the full back position. Leg drive keeps the ball. It's quick ball now. They move it out along Nagel, gets it out to Kana. Trying to find some space in behind. Get the speedsters involved. Bellini gives it to the tight head prop. Zilocchi makes good ground as well. Renton now testing the back line. Didn't look like the Cheetahs were on side. Kana. Oh, it's a great line coming through from Kuvaiti. Kana back inside, trying to release Bellini. Not much space there though. Renton now. It's Lavati and Kata involved as well. Renton on the outside. Front rows combining. Lavati to Zolaki. Renton now pushes it forward again. Every time. Zebre making good ground. This time the Cheetahs. It's a great little chip through. from Renton, and he's tackled without the ball there from Arnaldi. That's what the crowd are going crazy for. And I think
5 not rolling.
Arnaldi will feel very lucky to get away with this one.
5 not rolling.
The second penalty, they are experiencing like you hold the ball, the player without the ball.
For me, you got to run.
Okay.
Well, Giulio Bissigni coming in and making the point, and it is a valid point that
I felt he was legit to tackle you.
he wasn't legit to tackle. He'd already kicked the grubber kick through. Renton was through the gap, and you could just see Manjesi getting his hands on him, dragging him down. There's where the penalty comes. But here's where Renton goes on that little grubber. As he tries to go through that gap, he's tackled without the ball. We'll see it here. Hopefully we'll get to see it here on this replay. I think yet again the Cheetahs can count themselves lucky that they weren't pulled up and given a bit of a harsher penalty on that one. It looked again like a case for a yellow card on that one, and that was the point that Giulio Bissigni was trying to make to the referee. But Sam Grove White wasn't having any of it. Now Cana with an opportunity to add another 3 points. Strikes it well again and strikes it right between the posts. Excellent kick from Cana.
Yeah. And I've just had a word from the AR. Your back foot's pretty tight. Extra step.
Italian international adding those crucial 3 points. And Zebre now, having suffered that early try, just working away on that scoreboard, edging further in front. As Whitehead gets things underway again, same tactic, goes long, it's taken by Licata. Goes forward, not too much pressure on him there. Forwards standing off from Cheetahs, just happy to put the pressure on the kicker as they wait for what undoubtedly will be another box kick from Josh Renton.
Outside, taken back.
That's a good one up there again. Covered well. Now we see Smith looking to find some space. Good step from him. The offload is scrappy though.
Forward.
Offload, he's just tried to reach around as the tackle came in from Meyer. He's trying to find a way to reach around and just offload that ball on the inside to the support player, but it actually came back off the Zebre defender.
8, as we said, I need you fully engaged the whole time, please.
What is wrong with the previous gun?
8, slingshotting and going back in, causing instability.
Aren't they doing the same?
No, they're not going out. You wouldn't know you're in the scrum.
Fair point from the referee.
Stay in, please.
Aidan Davis there.
Same to you.
He's in the scrum,
8.
he wouldn't know what the others
Same
were
to you,
doing.
8, stay in.
So scrappy there from the Cheetahs. They haven't had much possession in this game.
Crouch!
And offloads like that, risky offloads, won't help with those stats. Big scrum here now, solid again. Zebre pressure comes on from the Cheetahs. It's moved though by Renton out to Cana. Moves it along, it's well taken by Lukin. Renton now testing, probing. Good hands from Tuivati back to Cana. Again, Renton just finding room around there. It's taken on by Johan Meyer. Big drive coming in from Zebre. Every attack they're going for, they're making at least a metre or two. That one is dinked in over the top. Maxwane takes it on this occasion, gives it back inside to Smith, who's happy to relieve the pressure and just kick that one up.
Thanks, Jim.
To just outside the 10-metre line. So good attacking play coming in from Zebre. They're making decent ground every time.
Just
testing the defence of the Cheetahs. Michael Bradley will be happy with how his side have responded to that early try, and also the style at which they're playing. As I said, coming into this game, the Cheetahs have only played 7 matches so far. Their last game was against the Ospreys away from home. They won that one 18-13, so they'd have some confidence.
Going forward, it's just a sack.
Zebre with the put in.
Too many black bodies, black going forward, scrum black. For me, illegal sack. First man on ball carrier. It's a legal sack, so it wasn't a tackle, and there were just too many players in the way.
See it here as the ball goes to the back, the drive comes forward. Nikata.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit fortunate to get away with that one. It looked like the ball might have been held up. But the referee was right there. He was happy. So Zebre again with another opportunity in a good attacking position.
Same again, please. 8. Better. Good.
Supporter taking in the atmosphere.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Good ball taken again off the base by Nakata.
Forward.
Forward pass.
I'll watch.
He's made huge ground off the base of that scrum.
Forward.
Giovanni Nakata. He's struggling to contend with him.
For me, the scrum looks really nice. That was really nice for me. Don't touch him. Thank you. He's watching.
No, let's go, yeah.
Same again,
He's
please.
watching. The message from the referee. Again, you see it here. Just that pass, ever so slightly forward.
Is that?
Walker maybe
Make sure you go straight. It's been good so far.
creeping, looking to try and find a way through. But Giovanni Nakata having a big game so far for Zebre. Big carries.
Crouch. Binds.
And we've yet to see any of this Cheetahs backline and the danger that they've threatened. Had very little possession.
Yes, 9.
Not able to get it to their speedsters on the wing, the likes of Maxwani. They'll be hoping to bring those into the game sooner rather than later, as we see William Small-Smith take that one forward. Again, when they get possession, kicking it back to Zebre. Laloifi perfectly positioned. He'll look to have a go. He's tackled well though. Tio Vaita comes back to help. That one goes out on the full. So that'll be a put in and line out throw for the Cheetahs just outside the 22.
8.
The Cheetahs, as I said, just giving away possession a bit easy.
I free kick them for not being fully in. Just get your shoulders and arms.
Kicking the ball back to Zebre, who are dealing with that well.
I free kick them, so it's only fair. Zebre, no collapse of this.
So William Arnoldi looking to steam camp as they go short in the line out. Gone towards the back instead. Towards, oh, great hands coming in from Smith. Gets it out to Maxwani on that wing. Steps back inside and keeps the ball alive. In comes Tiam Meyer. It's taken on by the forwards. Ball available again. Big defence coming forward. That's a big hit coming in from Giovanni Nakata. Dislodged the ball, but it went backwards, I think, and Rhino Smith now has it. Looking to find some gaps. Oh, he's kicked that one back behind him. Interesting technique.
Deliberate knock on 10.
Looked to kick it into the corner, but it went further back than forward.
It went back for me. 10 Zebre, deliberate knock on.
Well, that looks pretty harsh. It looked like it was in the tackle, but the referee was right there. Felt that it was in the tackle. It was knocked on deliberately. It's a penalty. And again, the Cheetahs now with that line-out opportunity. See it here as they come forward.
More discipline, please, Dave.
Yes, sir.
More discipline, please.
It's hard to see from that angle. Carlo Canna is the player who was penalised. Did that hit his hand? It must have. We didn't get it on that angle, but the referee was right there, so that's what the decision is for. Line out now, Arnaldi. Full line out this time for the Cheetahs. Go towards the back again. It's a bad throw, but they managed to tidy it up. Hukamala takes it, and they've turned that into a dangerous attack from a mistaken line out. Step back inside from William Small-Smith. Crowd not happy. Feel it was obstruction into their own player. Referee says play on. Big drive coming in now for the Cheetahs. Looks to be held up.
Advantage 4, not rolling.
4 not rolling away is the decision. That will be CC penalised for that one as they try and drift that one over the top towards Craig Barry. He's tackled well though. All the time we're playing this advantage for the Cheetahs. And Jeezy quickly puts it back to George Head, and Smith now with a step. Likes to flick it over the top. It's tidied up by Nagel, but they go all the way back.
Time off.
For that
Captain.
penalty. And David Cece was the one judge to have gone in.
Multiple PKs in this area. Next one goes.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. General warning.
Yeah.
No, 4 not rolling. Yeah. Pulls.
4 not rolling away. So Cece. Kinda knocked to the face. The Cheetahs, realising how tough a game they're in here, electing to go for the 3 points on this occasion. Early in the match they had gone for the line out. They were backing their drive from the maul, but happy now just to take the 3 points on offer. Try and close that gap. George Whitehead adding that penalty. You see the drive here. This is where the penalty is. Not rolling away. See Cece there, just lying there. Not making enough of an effort to get away from that ball. And now the restart goes high again. Taken well.
Tackle.
Into pressure coming in at the breakdown.
Get up, Peter!
Ife, a solid game at fullback. Junior Lalo Ife
Badge over the shoulder.
taking every high ball that's come his way. Renton now tackled.
4 high tackle. 4 high tackle. You come over the shoulder, yeah.
Right tackle. And Josh Renton making the point that we're offside as well. Every time he tries to snipe around that fringe, there seems to be someone there in his way, taking him out.
I didn't feel he was offside. Yeah. I'll watch.
Kiwi getting frustrated there. Renton asking the referee to keep an eye on things. Kick from Kana. Oh, that's a great kick from Kana. Right up to the 5 metre line. And an opportunity here
Line, please. Yeah.
for Zebre
Discipline. Discipline here.
to get some points on the board before they go in at half time.
Only ball carrier.
Shortening it up. Important throw now from EG. Go. Kick Dave Cece again. The ball is formed. Cheetahs need to be careful not to drive the driver there. Cece traces it forward. Has he reached it? Oh, just short of the line.
Time off.
Referee's on the wrong side. He's going to have a look at that. But it looked initially like he was held up short of the line. You had Whitehead going in there, and also Chris Massin.
I just want to see how he got there. Okay. Paul, I've got a grounding on the line. I just want to see how he got there. So, go on field try. Unless you can give me something else, please.
So the referee is happy with
Thanks, mate.
what he's seen in terms of the grounding. He just wants to see, was there
Yeah, I
anything
agree.
illegal in the way that he got there? Well, it didn't seem that way to me initially. Looked like he'd broken through
We're going to check
on a
everything.
drive.
Yeah.
And that's what they're checking for, to see was there any interference along the way to create that hole for him to get through. We watch it again. See here.
Sam, we're just trying to get the angles up right now.
Yeah, can we start from the
I
start of the
didn't
mall,
see the
please?
grounding.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to get
Unless
to
it's
get now.
there. So he said he saw the grounding on the pitch. What he's checking is
Yeah, no
how
worries,
he
just take
got
your
there.
time. But what we want, yeah, that's good. From the start of the mall, so we'll watch this through. We have a mall. He splintered off.
There's nothing illegal in anything there so far.
He then places the ball. grounds on the line. Could we just see that once more, please? You seeing the same as I am? We'll watch that one more. Just from the start again, please, Paul.
Yeah, just trying to get that now, Sam.
Yeah, so
I don't see in the grounding, just anyone wants to disagree, I don't see any propulsion from the player on the ground when he grounds the ball. Do we agree?
Sorry, Sam, we're just coming, mate.
Yeah.
we're trying to go back to the drive from the line out. Here we'll see it. So the ball is set up. Initially, there's a collapse there. You can see them trying to do it. Now they've got to stop that collapse. In fact, it was the Cheetahs.
Splits off, falls short. For me, he doesn't propel himself, do you? No, so to sum up, I think there's no shift drive in them all. I think the ball carrier is always available. The player then splits off. He lands short of the line, but then with his one motion places the ball on the line, so I'm going to stick with my on-field decision of a try. Anyone disagree? Ollie? No, Paul?
Yeah, all good, mate.
That's good for me to try.
And the try's been awarded. Yeah, that makes sense. He was worried, the referee, that there had been something illegal in the build-up, but you could clearly see that the setup of the maul was right. The Cheetahs came in and they tried to collapse it. That collapse failed, so then they had to get away from that area. And then we saw the likes of Aidan Davis and some of the other Cheetahs players coming in trying to throw themselves and throw bodies at it to stop that go forward from Zebre, but they splintered off, found the gap,
just where you are,
and managed to somehow get a touchdown. So a try for Zebre, a perfect time just before half-time, and a good response to the penalties from the Cheetahs.
I hope so. Just checked it.
Kana now, who has been kicking well, an opportunity to add the 2 points.
Just confirm, Paul, at the time it's 36-45. Thanks, sir.
Strikes it well. Has he got it on target? Yes, he has. Flags go up. And another superb kick there from Kana. Bloody nosed and everything. Didn't put him off. Strikes the ball perfectly and adds the 2 points. Whitehead looking to get things started quickly. Wants to get a quick response in before half-time. Taken well by Nagel on that occasion. Renton now trying to get his forwards in to give him some cover as he sets up that box kick again. Chase. Maybe there from Bellini. Plenty of height in that one. Taken well by Whitehead. Good tackles coming in from Zebre. Zebre defence really standing firm today. No gaps, no holes so far. Cheetahs struggling to find any way through. Smith now gets it to Maximani, the speedster. He's the danger man. They failed to get him into the game so far. But every time he gets the ball, there is a feeling that he could do something magical. Whitehead now, the pass, it's better. Good hands there, and again, just that pass.
By Black.
Not going to hand. Smith knocking it backwards.
Yeah, advantage.
Tidied up though by Pokamela. Puts it back in behind to Whitehead. That one looked like it went forward to Arnoldi.
That's forward. No advantage scrum.
So we'll be going back for the scrum for the Cheetahs.
Thanks, mate. I'm going to go to the Strass. It was knocked on the tackle. First knock on in the tackle, then knock on by Cheetahs. Yeah, this looks pretty grassy.
Just getting a little bit scrappy now. Cheetahs trying to move everything and
Time off.
offload balls that at times aren't really on.
Just get some grass. Yeah, we've got time off. I think there's a blood to so.
It's been a good response from Michael Bradley's men. They started off conceding a try early, and oftentimes in the past we've seen the heads go down from these Zebre players when they concede points early. But they didn't let that get to them, responded very well. Straight away getting themselves back into the game. with a try from Charlie Walker, which was quickly converted by Carlo Canna.
Oh, they're going to come inside for the scrum.
And then quick penalties from Canna in succession. Got them to a 13 points to 5 lead.
You good too? Right. Water off, please. We'll put time on.
After the Cheetahs got that penalty, they responded well again through Johan Meyer and that drive scrum. Drive line out even.
2 knock-ons, first, second, Cheetah scrum.
Let's go.
Good balance.
So Cheetahs now desperate
Same as last
to
scrum.
try and get something before half-time. Haven't really seen much from the Cheetahs.
Yeah, shoulder out. Thank you.
Maybe a little bit rusty after that extended break over the Christmas period.
Set.
Certainly would have expected more from them at this point of the game. Scrum was solid though. They work it back towards the feet of Aidan Davis. Front rows have come up.
2 players popped up, same scrum. 2 players popping up, same scrum.
Zebre players delighted with that one. They feel they got the upper hand in that scrum.
Enough grass here.
Happy enough to run the clock down and get to that half time point.
2 players popping up on my foot. Good, just keep it down. Good effort. Just keep it down. Yeah. Thank you.
We go again. This time the clock has gone into the red. The Cheetahs will have to score straight off this one.
That's all right.
Without any mistakes.
Bind! Set!
Ian Meyer now with the put in at the feet of Davis.
Yes, Nag.
They look to go. He went out along the back line. In comes Van Rensburg, making good ground.
Stepping off.
Quick clear out. Again, pass not going to hand, but it's picked up well by Arnoldi.
On.
Big hits coming in there from Nagel. Whitehead now, moving it out along. They skip it out on the outside. Trying to find some space on the outside. Small Smith takes it forward. McSwaney goes into help.
Hands off!
Ian Meyer, again the pass just behind the player. Having to check their run. That one's scrappy. It's gone forward.
Knock on in the attempted tackle.
And that will take us to half-time. And as the referee blows for half-time, tries from Arnoldi for the Cheetahs started this first half and looked well for the Cheetahs at that stage, but good response from Zebre. coming from Walker and Meyer, and penalties to add to that from Canna as the game gets underway again. And Levati Licata picks up where he left off in that first half. Good take from him, and a good clearance again coming in from Canna. We've had a solid performance so far. Carlo Canna, Italian international. Short one for the Cheetahs, trying to get something moving in this game, bring in the back line. Good break coming through from Van Rensburg as he tries to lead that centre partnership. There now, gets it outside to Whitehead. Oh, big hit coming in there from Boanventer, taking it forward, bouncing off the tackle. Livelier start to the second half from the Cheetahs, looking to find some space in behind. Canna comes forward, looked like he may have knocked that one forward in the tackle. It's picked up now by Whitehead again as they start all over. They can drive through the middle.
2 knock-ons.
First knock on is against Zebre.
1, 2.
That was the one in the tackle from Carlo Canna. Nothing in that, says the referee. Just accidental. Well, already we can see that the Cheetahs trying to put that ball in behind, put some screen runners in place, put the ball in behind and create some space for those speedsters they have in the form of Maxwane and Barry and Rhino Smith coming into the line. Failed to do that in the first half, couldn't find any space for the back line to get moving in. Defence was solid from Zebre.
Same as the first half. Same as the first half.
You
Balance.
see Besigny back
Both
on
dates fully in.
after
Fully in
that
all times.
injury just before half-time for Padavani, who replaced him. Just a little bit of a blood injury to get tidied up.
Binds.
Change at half-time as well. Saw Luan de Bruin come in.
Both teams jump in the gun. Both teams jump in the gun. Too quick. Just patience between bind and set. Both teams patience.
Tight hit for Johan Koltze. A little
Good
bit
for me.
messy in that first half. The ground is cutting up a little bit.
Crouch. Binds.
Sure, Zebre be happy
Set.
to let things slow down a little bit. Scrum comes in again.
Yes, nice.
Solid scrum. It's there. Mayer goes down that left-hand side. Gets it out to Whitehead. It's moved out now. Maxwane trying to find some space. He's well marshalled. Comes out now. Towards Munjezi. Tries to make another meter, but they're really not making any ground. Tackles are coming in pretty strong from Zebre. They still haven't managed to get any further up the pitch than where that scrum was from. That's a great step though. Back inside to Menjezi. Step coming from Van Rensburg. He's livened up a bit in the second half. Ian Meyer now pushes it out on the outside. Big tackles coming in from Lovotti. Again, Whitehead in behind. Smith tries to go over the top, but it's a poor pass from the fullback. Floats one straight out over the top. No chance for Craig Barry to get anywhere near that one. And the whole attack fizzles out and comes to nothing. As we see change now coming in for Zebre. Eduardo Bello coming on to replace Giusto Zelocchi. He had his problems in that first half. Zelocchi, quite a few injuries and injury breaks. Doesn't look too happy going off there. His day is done. Zebre now at the throw. They go towards the back. It's well taken. Moved out along by Renton. Back inside from Canna. Trying to bring in Bellini. Again, the defence closes that down. First action of the game now for Eduardo Bello. Renton, good pass again, flat on the gain line as they take it forward. Rhino gets in. Stolen that ball well though. He's massive in fact.
Don't pin him in, Seven. Don't pin him in.
One Venter takes it forward. Again, we're just trying to find a way to release Pukamala. Penalty this time going in favour of the home side.
First arriving player.
Cheers coming in from the players, with the crowd getting behind them as well. Legally, says the referee. Holding on the Cheetahs, and you can just feel there's a little bit of belief creeping into these Zebra players.
Yeah.
Their last win coming in round 7, that putting an end to a 20-game run of losses. So they've been through the mill. And here, you just see Nagle getting in.
7, not round the side.
On his feet.
Thank you. Just don't pin him.
Hands on that ball. The Cheetahs just trying to find a way. The Zebra defence rock solid. Johan Mayer who got in there and stole that one.
Right, the line is inside. I don't want you to step. Cheetahs open, please.
Cheetahs closing that gap.
Keep the gap. Zebra on the line. This is inside. This is inside.
Big landed again for Luca Bigi. Throws it. They go towards the back. It's overthrown. This one goes over the top. There you go. Chases it down. Doesn't get there though. It's tidied up well. Cheetahs now with the ball. Playing advantage for the knock on. Whitehead moves it out along the line again. Cheetahs looking to run from anywhere. Van Rensburg. And straight into the tackle. Poor hands again.
No advantage. First was by Black.
And that's been the story of the day for the Cheetahs so far. Error count very high. Just not able to get any form of attack going. Anytime they do,
we'll get you a gap.
There's a knock on or a spilled pass.
Step, okay? I'll get you a gap, but you trust me. Is that okay?
And Zebra, well, they'll be happy. They're still camped down in the Cheetahs half. Some changes come in now. We see Jim Tuaviti making way from Banda.
Oh, good pass.
Solid game from him.
Players in. Well, I'll give you no rolling to it if they get pinned in by your players. It's quite difficult to. Okay. Fair. Yeah, we just got your 6s to get in his boots. I'll make sure they roll, but just make sure you don't.
Somewhat start affair
I'm not going to like that.
in the game. Neither team really able to get any flow going. Zebra getting the better of it in that first half.
Do you not do this often?
But the Cheetahs just failing to get any sort of momentum going. The forwards probably not carrying the ball enough and tying in the Zebra defence. The backline can't find any space whatsoever on that outside channel.
Last one was good, so same.
Zebra, on the other hand, will be delighted with the way they've coped, coming back from that early try, getting their defence organised.
Where you start is where you finish.
And taking advantage. Anytime they were in the Cheetahs half, they took the score, whether it be a penalty or the 2 tries that they managed to get.
Yeah.
Kept that scoreboard ticking over.
Let's go. Let's go.
Eight's fully in. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Scrum coming in. It's down on the left-hand side.
Both went down together and they've kept on driving. Right, okay, thanks, mate.
Slip by Buon Venter on that loose head side. Up
Same,
against
please.
the new man.
Same, please. Don't change.
Eduardo Bello.
Bind up his information.
Sam Grove White going over. Keep an eye on that one.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Tried before the ball.
Pulling back. Pulling back.
Pulling back from Zebra.
Pulling back. No, free kick.
So Zebra penalised for not taking the hit. Free kick
Dave,
taken
for
quickly.
me, your team have pulled
Launch
back there
one
before
down.
Anticipating it. I'll watch, but that was my view.
It's a long kick. Plenty of
That's my
distance in
view
it.
on it. Time off.
No real breeze here
One
tonight.
wide.
Quite a still evening. See here. The referee says they're pulling back. They're not trying to take the hit. They're not resisting against it. So, giving the free kick. And Boinventer now.
Maul.
Coming off.
7 out. 7
He's
Cheetahs.
done for the night.
5 outs. No. Own player to ground.
Line out for Zebre. They've dealt with it well. Brenton now looking to get the bigger men involved. A little bit more urgency about the defence from Cheetahs there as they come forward in numbers. Try and put the pressure and force the error. Brenton now with that box kick, plenty of height on it. Nagel is chasing. Compete in the air. Maxwane takes it excellently. Never took his eye off that one. Whitehead puts it back out. Goes Craig Barry, and again the kick possession back to Zebre. Laloifi, big run from him.
Bad try tackle.
Coming in from Craig Barry is high. Bellini now, good offload, gets it back inside towards Mayer. Good support from the open side. Brenton, little dab in behind. Which way will that bounce? Big chase is coming in. Laloifi tries to get there. The chase was on from Rhino Smith as well.
Time off.
Hard to see who got there first. Initially it looked like
13.
Smith may have just managed to get a hand on it. But the bounce, the awkward bounce of the ball from that kick in behind. I'll have to go back upstairs and look.
So we got the ball getting kicked into in goal. Nothing wrong so far. Check the grounding, please.
Just
On
the
field
grounding.
decision. Okay, no try. Paul, we have no try here, but can you just check and give us any information otherwise, please?
Yeah, I'm just going to show you a couple of views here, Sam.
Yeah,
So,
is there anything specific you're about to show me?
yeah, it's going to be the in-goal camera to where it is.
Yeah.
Your on-field decision's no try, yeah?
No try.
Okay, I'll wait till you get up there and we'll get the angles.
We're checking.
Yeah, initially it felt as if Smith manages to get here and get a hand to it. Yeah, just gets that right hand in first ahead of Laloifi. There, at that point, gets the downward pressure. Good covering from the fullback, Smith. Getting across there. Just doing enough. See here as the hand comes across. There it is.
Yeah, we'll just take
The
our
right
time.
hand touches it down.
Yeah.
He did well to chase it back, Smith, because Laloifi was right
We're
there.
going to see those 3 angles again, mate.
Again, good piece of ingenuity coming from Zebre.
Yeah,
Trying to find some space in behind, dabbing that kick in over the top.
So for me, it looks like a Cheetah's hand that grounds the ball here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. So
That's
Cheetahs
the
have got
Cheetahs
the...
that grounded the ball. So I was playing a penalty advantage for high tackle by 14.
That's correct.
So can you just get me the mark? Holly, have you got the mark? Right, we've got the mark for that. So there's going to be no try, grounded by Cheetahs. It's going to be the high tackle.
Okay, perfect.
Let me explain to you. The ball's clearly grounded by the Cheetahs player.
That
I
took a
played
while,
advantage
but they got
for
there.
penalty for you, so it's going to be the
The
penalty.
correct decision.
There was no tackle for me.
So they'll go all the way back for the original penalty, which was a high tackle coming in from Craig Barry.
Here.
They have the mark on that. So
Is the mark of the high tackle here?
imagine this
So-
will be a kick to the corner.
Grounded by your player. We're playing an advantage for 14 high tackles, so it'll be a penalty to them. Mark's here.
Cannon now. Get things going again. We see William Small-Smith, the Cheetahs going off. Etienne Schumann coming on, replacing him. Like an injury to Smith. Here we see Alifi again. Great run from him.
Cheetahs.
Steps back
only,
inside.
not the lifter.
That's where. Oh yeah. Bad collision. Bad technique from Small Smith goes in. Leaves his head in the path of the attacker. And just almost seemed to get knocked back and then whiplash in the tackle the way his head jerked back. So he's gone. His day is done. Line out. Goes towards the front. They set up that maul again. They try and twist around the front. Stopped initially by the Cheetahs, but it's good work from Zebre. They've reformed.
Hands up! Hands
Have the
up!
forwards out on the outside. Nagel now.
Hands up!
Passes it out.
Back foot.
We wait. Josh Renton telling his forwards to take it on. They're looking to set up that drive again. Trying to draw in the Cheetahs defence. Quick hands. Gets back on the outside. It's well taken by Mayer. Just tackled short. Pick and drive again. Forwards taking this one on. Renton's looking for the ball. He's screaming for it. Mayer's on the outside. Alongside BG. Driven back well by the Cheetahs. Defence standing firm so far.
Stay.
Renton again telling the forwards to take it on. See Nagel trying to latch on there.
Back foot.
And Banda getting involved as well. Another pick and drive. Defence is good from Cheetahs. They're driving it back. Renton, little Jimmy around the corner. He looks at the gap. Great drive around the corner from Renton. Testing the defence, looking to see where that pillar was. Knew exactly what he was doing. Little dummy show and go on the pass. Suddenly the hole just opened up for him. And he takes full advantage. Fantastic score there from Josh Renton. See him coming around the corner. He's testing Aidan Davis to see, will he move? Can he push him out off that defensive line? Recognises that it's Benjezi and Davis in that defensive line. Two forwards who always feel uncomfortable when they're at that position. Goes here, tests, little dummy. That's enough to send Davis out and take that one step. And once he leaves that gap, Renton, with his pace, spots it immediately. The plan worked. And he scores another try, the third for Zebre. And now they're in bonus point territory and feeling comfortable and confident about this win. As Kana tries to add the 2 points. Does just that, straight between the posts. Adds the 2 to push Zebre's lead out to 19 points. And now their thoughts will be of that bonus point. But the build-up was excellent from Zebre. Line-out worked well. Defence was good initially from the Cheetahs, but excellent play from Josh Renton as he knew how to test that defensive line.
Tackle.
And did just enough
17
to splinter the defence.
Use.
To restart here with a box kick, and imagine he does so. Launches one back up towards Whitehead. Takes it well. Now, what have Zebre got? The Cheetahs even. What can they do to try and get themselves back into this game? They've been found wanting so far. Smith, oh, and that pretty much sums up the day from the Cheetahs.
You want the line out?
Subale, Maxwane, wayward pass out into the terrace.
8 and 11. 8 and what numbers? Thank you.
And now the changes come in as Marnus van der Merwe and Ruan Pinar come in to try and put some semblance of structure to this attack. Pinar, no doubt, sent on with a clear message to try and organise those forwards and get that back line functioning. We haven't seen it so far. Davis punished for that defensive mistake.
7 out.
Zebre now growing in confidence as they take this drive on. Moving it up the pitch, it splinters away again. Nikata, great offload from him. Ball is available. Moving it out wide. There's Renton. Kana moves it outside towards Mayer. Gets hit backwards. Now let's see Bellini into his own man though. Accidental offside.
Accidental. Blocking the tackle. Scrum.
That's the scrum to the Cheetahs. And Ruben Pinar will be glad to get his hands on the ball and maybe get an opportunity to launch some form of an attack.
Front rows. Front rows. Just want to reaffirm what we said. We need balance, okay? First half was good. Second half, that's changed. You players need to sort, okay? Balance. Balance. Ready?
Whole crowd getting excited here now.
Mark is here.
I've been waiting a while to see a victory.